who's here. And I just really love him. You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
There's just so many signs that we're just meant to be together.
And he went out and he came back and he said, I got you something, a kilo of it. So I was like, oh my god. I had to rip it a bit to fit, but...
Hello guys, welcome to a new adventure in our channel, Salah and Chantal.
Hi. Pizza's thriving without you there. I'm living a completely different existence here, but it's like helping my growth. I have a hard time biting my tongue sometimes, you know? Look who's here! Salah. I know, I feel like a high schooler. Envy is a sin, so I'm a little more subdued a little.
I just wanted to show you guys how we sit comfortably here.
Sorry, I'm out of breath just from getting a drink. Yeah, it's a really nice color, huh? This is not, it's just the color of the couch. It's got like a shiny to it, so it's not like dust or something. I should stay in Kuwait? Why is that, Carla? We will get a tour, but we're still like unpacking and organizing, so we're still unpacking and organizing. Low B on my voice. I look beautiful. I'm trying not to be loud because it's late here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have some soda to drink, and I was just talking about... Look, I have to quit all the soda. I'm having a hard time with it. Like, once, you know, all the shyness wears off, you know, I don't know, I start... And there's just so much, like, temptation here for food, guys. Like, live weigh-in. No, why do people care about my weight so much? I said I'm doing a weight... Okay, did I say weight loss update? I meant weight update. I mean, I think I've lost some weight, or at least maybe not much. It depends, it fluctuates. Oh, speaking of pickle addiction, I need to get some. Anyways, I got some hair fibers. The hair fibers are back. I found some Kuwaiti hair fibers, but I can't show you because I can't show you my hair, so. Like, we just moved in here, like, not long ago, so, like, I have a lot of stuff to unpack still. I'm at my new place. Well, not really my new place, like, you know, technically my home is still a villa, but this is like our place. Like, while I'm here, a little bit of a more room for us, you know. Like, you know, Salah was alone for a long time, so there wasn't really any need for him to have a bigger place. But, you know, now I'm here and I take up a lot of room, and yeah. I don't know what that means. I'm not an expat, but like, I can still keep, like, so I can keep my, like, citizenship and live anywhere in the world I want or something like that. I don't know how it works, but no, I'm not planning on, like, I'm not living here. I'm going home. I don't know how I'm going to leave Salah, but we'll see. I don't even know what's going to happen. It's all up in the air. I know you guys are, like, curious about things, but by the way, if I seem a lot different, guys, I'm in a different environment. I am a lot happier, but also I'm not on drugs. So Pizza's becoming a good cook. Awesome. Good. No, and honestly, like, it's good that he's building his own community, and he can, so, you know, will be better able to support himself and have more company, for sure. But sometimes I see Sam and he's like so thin. Like, when I see him, I'm just like, I hope he's not like thin because of me. Like, he misses me. I really didn't think that animals were really attached to people, like cats. I thought cats were cold in a way, like they didn't really care as long as somebody fed them and gave them some attention. But I think Sam was a mama's boy. We are changing things up a bit. We are, well, Salah is working in his business, which has become more demanding, so he's dedicating all his time to that. We have our couples channel. We have a lot of things planned. It was kind of impromptu, the move. It was just that, like, you know, Salah was like, oh, I found a place that's really nice, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So it's just like, and then, like, the next day we started moving. It's been a whirlwind. Like, I didn't even have time to think about YouTube. Like, what's wrong with the old flat? Nothing. It's just a little small. I won't mess with my hijab. Do you think I'm getting a little better or not really? It's still messy a bit. I honestly just, like, helped pack and, like, sat in the car while, you know, men did all the heavy stuff and everything. Just wanted to be out of the way. I don't do the same things I used to. I can't see me ever wanting, I will never go back to that lifestyle. You know, I don't even want it. It was so depressing for me. I know a lot of you, like, seen me, like, laughing a lot and acting silly and, like, I was having a fun time, but, like, you guys also saw, like, even, I would even be criticized for that, and I think that criticism, a lot of it was valid when it came to just destroying my life, you know, and I didn't care. Like, it's just wild to me. All of the money I've wasted, like, all of the financial problems I've caused myself. Okay, guys, Lolo, I'm planning on going home at the end of January, but I'm not sure. I mean, you know, we want to travel different places, like, you know, there's certain places we can travel together. We just up and moved, literally. Yep. I haven't forgotten my responsibilities back home. I am dealing with a lot of things, guys, that I have been ignoring for a while. So, no, I'm totally not married to a bum. Like, I haven't used any TP since being here, and it's hygiene wise, I'm just gonna say TMI, but it's amazing. Like, I don't even want to go back to TP. What was I doing? I know I get asked a lot about religion. I'm in between religions right now. Like, whenever I'm here, like, I feel more like the presence and peace of Allah. But then I have when I think of like my roots back home, my Christian roots, and when I made peace with God, it was like in Cuba, and I was still Christian. So it's very personal, so I don't talk about it, and I'm still figuring things out. And I miss I like the shenanigans. I just don't like being burnt out of my tree and no clothing on. You know, I never did it on purpose. It was always an accident. I underestimated the length of my nightgown. When you get home, you and Pete should go out and do more make videos from the villa. I don't know what I'm going to be doing when I get home, like in regards to everything, but you know, I'm a married woman. So I want to spend as much time with my husband, obviously. I know a lot of people think like our relationship is disingenuous, and you have a right to think that. You have a right to think whatever you want, what it's like when the camera's off. You know what I mean? And I know I've said that before. I was trying to sneak moving things around, and he heard me move something heavy, and he's like, babe, don't move something heavy. Don't move something heavy. Doesn't like when I move heavy stuff, so I just you know, unpack things. I've gone through a lot of stuff. A lot of changes and transformation. And can you name anything about my old lifestyle that was worth salvaging? Like that, just, I don't know. I just remember just being so unhappy and unsatisfied and just like filling the void with booze, drugs, and food. Now, if I overeat, it's not from unhappiness, it's just because food is good and I just... The largest McDonald's in the Middle East is here in Kuwait, from what I heard. So I definitely want to go try it out. They have a chicken Big Mac. They have like so many things. They have cheese donuts. They have, do you guys remember the Big Extra? They have the Big Extra here. Like, I have to try it. I'm very enthusiastic about food, I know. But you know what? I'm still like losing weight because I do a lot of activity. Like, okay, let me go get food before I finish what I was going to say because I have a lot to say. I make a perfect heart. Oh no, wait. Anyway. I have manners now. You guys are not used to it. Whatever. I'm gonna have to take my ring off just to eat the pickles because I'm not gonna tarnish my ring for pickles. I don't feel like I give people an adjustment time when things change in my life. I just expect you guys to just be okay with everything. I love the word fresh. Okay, I'm done now touching it. SALAH doesn't have me on a diet. Somebody asked me if I've seen other people my size here. Honestly, not many people my size. If Kuwait never had a morbidly obese human, they do now. So I have to beg for all my beezers back. And I guess no matter where you are in the world, you can always sit and eat pickles and cheese. If you guys saw the way SALAH took care of me, you would love him so much, like I do. You guys are like jealous girlfriends and boyfriends, like always complaining, making drama. I'm just joking. I know what you're thinking. Nothing new. She's just stuffing her face. Whenever I used to sneak soda at home, I have father issues. My December paycheck is gonna be abysmal. Yeah, we have a new flat, new sofa, because I broke the other one. I actually like sat down like to go sit beside him playing keyboard, and then I went, I think it's the fly. But he was so sweet, he didn't make me feel like a lardo. He made me feel nice. He was like, "Mo mushkila adi." I'm so much happier, guys. I know it looks, because I'm not sharing my life, that I just ran away from my problems. No, I'm facing them, but I'm facing them with somebody too who's like, I have my own personal problems that I'm taking care of, but you guys know how I am. I want people to be involved in my life in a way. Like, I like attention. Honestly, guys, in the end, I'm just so grateful right now that I'm not doo-doo in doo-doo's position. So what I do feel sorry about, I still have trouble feeling sorry for calling people hamsters, or I do feel sorry for certain things, like how I've acted a lot. Certain things I've said were ugly, being arrogant, know-it-all. No matter what somebody says about you, like a lot of people make fun of me every day. And like, I would think I would use that as an excuse to justify my own crappy behavior in return. Curious as to why you're watching flight simulators. Shell, to blow up a plane. But Turkish, I didn't even think that. They see me wearing hijab and they're probably... I just love them. I don't know. I like watching like real disaster videos. It makes me feel bad, but At the same time, I find it fascinating. Okay, I did get a lot of comments of like the picture of Salah and me because I set up with the towers in the background. I told Salah, he's like, just post. He was like, post the selfie of us because it's nice. And I saw me and I'm like, I look like your aunt. I look like a mom or something. And he's like, no, you look beautiful. Post it. I feel the love with him because he makes me feel gorgeous. Like, he's so loving. Like I said, it's all about the EXO. Just please wear a different color and stop dressing like a priest. But Turkish, like, the problem is I'm very rotund and robust. Unless I wear a baggy abaya, you can see all my curves. And I'm pretty curvaceous. It was comfortable just like laying on my recliner, playing Mario, being out of my mind, ordering whatever I wanted. But like what the hell? I was consuming myself broke. Like, for what? No, God doesn't want me to live this life. I know it sounds, when I talk God, I know makes people cringe because my audience was a bunch of like nihilists, weren't you guys? Or no? If you got ejected from the plane, would you just like instantly pass out? Probably from the air pressure. You're 33,000 feet in the air. Oh, I feel like I have a lot in life I still have to do. Like when I was a teenager, I wanted to be a parent because I wanted to like entrap my boyfriends. I'm just kidding. But like I want to pass on like a lot of knowledge and like love and help someone. Like there's so many kids with like, there's so many children out there without any proper structure or upbringing. I know I don't have to prove anything to anybody, but at the same time, I'm sure in time you guys will see. You know, let's say, oh, you go to Canada, he leaves you, blah, blah, blah. Well, then if that happens, that happens. No matter what happens to me, I just roll with the punches and move on. I don't know if I told you guys the story quickly before I go, but like, I was tired of Tinder, like hooking up and just the meaninglessness of it. I had so many messages to go through on Tinder. I'm not saying that to say I'm desirable, but you know. And I was just like, God, send me somebody, send me a real man to get over all this crap. Then the very next morning was SALAH in my inbox. I just remember thinking, gosh, he's so handsome. Anyway, good night, guys. Masalama, bye.